Welcome to this episode of the Waiting in Queue podcast, baby!
Did you guys know that this is actually an Academy nominated podcast?
I did not know that. The Academy Awards podcast?
They do now. It's called the Academy Podcast Award. And
APA?
we got nominated for it.
Awesome.
So we're gonna be rich and famous.
Already there? Do we want to say we reached 150 subscribers on YouTube?
You just said that, and now we're going to lose them.
Yep. Thanks, guys. Thanks for sticking around.
Thanks, guys. Do we still have that? I'm checking.
It should have just happened this morning.
150. There it is. Man, it feels like
It feels good.
it's just, here
Getting
we
started.
are.
We're just now getting started.
It's just now getting
Not really a true YouTube channel until you reach 1,000 subscribers, though.
True.
Yeah.
Very true. I think if we reached 1,000 subscribers, we're doing pretty good.
No, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's like, okay, I think this is legit. I think it's too legit to quit.
Too legit to quit.
Too legit to quit at that point. Remember Hot Rod?
Yeah, of course I remember Hot Rod.
Too legit.
Beans.
We've started this episode with not much to talk about. So here we are.
Yeah.
And we just want to let you guys know that the world is still spinning today. We made it.
Yeah. I could give you guys an update on the
Child.
child. My wife and I, as we said before, we're having a baby. Just one baby. Not
That we
twins.
know of
Not
until
twin.
until the second one pops out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what if they got it wrong the whole time? They just didn't see it was tiny.
Not twins and not the gender that they told us.
Yeah, what if it's like, what if it's two twins and both of them are the opposite gender?
Yeah.
What if it's two sets of twins?
I think that person that
Two
did the ultrasound should be fired because that was just wrong all around.
I mean,
How can I
how's that
tr-
her fault though? You're the one that made two babies, so she's gonna get
I'm
punished.
sorry, I've got a magic cock that they disappear like
Let's
I'm
be
a
real.
frickin' magician.
Are you gonna tell? You gonna say it?
Yeah, so my wife and I, we are having a boy.
Wah 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 wah. Well, jeez. So
No.
they're having a baby boy. I was incorrect.
Mhm.
Mitchell was right. Mitchell did guess boy.
Yeah, but on the camping trip, didn't he switch to girl? Because then either Tanner or Ben was the only one that guessed boy.
I don't remember.
I think he switched. Because I think when
What an idiot.
at his birthday party, he guessed boy. That was like his original guess.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, they're having a boy, and it's gonna have a name.
It will have a name at some point. Anyways, I was pretty happy because Mitchell has a boy, Ben has a boy, now I have a boy, and my brother has no boys.
He is boyless.
He is boyless.
What a freaking tool.
Yeah, right.
What's also cool is
I think my mommy texted me asking what we want for lunch.
we want Chinese food. Tell her we're gonna go get Q's.
Oh, she just asked. Hold on.
What'd she ask?
If we're at the studio.
Is she here?
I don't know. She just asked. I don't know.
Anyways,
It was a little pete.
I farted. God, I hate myself. Why'd I say it?
Mhm.
Anyways,
My mom wanted us to say pete instead of I farted.
pete.
Yeah, it's like French for stinker.
You would come across somebody that says stinker though.
I don't know. She hated that.
You say din din.
She.
Derek.
That's a joke.
Well, it might be a joke.
My
but you
mom.
say it.
My mom hated that we said farted or fart. She hates
what
that
it
word.
is.
I'm like, yeah, that's what it is.
That's what it is.
She's
It's
like, no. It's pete. It's pete. I'm like, Mom, I'm not saying a French word.
No.
Being part French enough has already put me behind.
Are you guys part French? Is your mom's side French?
My mom's part French. I don't know exactly what percentages I have, but my mom has a pretty big majority of hers is French.
I didn't know that.
That's why I'm so easily ready to surrender.
That's why you're not very controversial. That makes a lot of sense.
Confrontational.
Confrontational.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. That makes a lot of sense. Because I'm very in your face. It's my way or the highway,
And
which is very much.
You're very racist against Jews.
Not true. Do not. That can't be on the record. We have to blur that out.
Yeah.
That's just not true. Well, we'll run it. It's a joke.
Yeah.
It's a joke.
Yeah.
We're here
Yeah.
to making jokes.
And it was in Minecraft.
The joke is in Minecraft. The joke is that my family's German. That was why he was saying that. Rude. They have a whole. Listen to this. You say that Fort Wayne. That's where we. Just outed it.
I think we've outed it before.
Anyways,
Yeah.
Fort Wayne has a whole German fest. You see them running around with a French fest
No, because they've surrendered that spot.
to us.
Yeah.
The power. The great power. No, I drove past there a couple times. It's just white trash. Tons of that's just Fort Wayne's downtown things. It's just trash. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Which is mean to say. But it's downtown Fort Wayne. It's not like the most it's a nice place. Don't get me wrong. It's pretty fucking nice nowadays, but it's just I wanted to go for the 3 Bs. You know what the 3 Bs are?
Boobs, beer, and cake batter.
Cake batter? You were close. What I say is beer, brats, and bitches. That's the 3 Bs. But you said boobs, which is pretty close.
So it's supposed to be boobs, beer, and brats.
I like boobs. I think I'm going to start saying the boobs instead of bitches. So it'd be like beer, brats, and boobs. Boobs, what's the easiest way? What
I
rolls
think
off the
Boobs
tongue?
first.
I think-
Boobs, brats, and beer. Boobs, brats, and beer.
Boobs,
I think-
brats, and beer.
I think
I feel
boobs,
like
beer,
beer
and
has,
brat sounds a
I
little
feel like
bit
beer
easy.
has to be pretty close to the front. Boobs, beer, brats.
Yeah, I think
Boobs,
that's the
brats,
easiest way.
beer. Yeah, see, boobs, brats, beer, you slow down. The brats slows you down there.
That's why you got to put it at the last thing.
Beer, brats, boobs. I don't like that either. Yeah, it's boobs, beer, brats. The 3
Yeah.
Bs.
Look at that. That rolled off the tongue so easy.
Yeah, it was nice. But I think today's its last day. German Fest.
Damn.
Imagine all the people out there eating sausages. Big old frickin'
Brats and boobs.
Tons of boobs. And brats.
Mm-hmm.
And a little bit of beer.
I
Boobs,
don't
beer,
think,
brats.
I don't think it's a little bit of beer.
It's a ton of beer.
Yeah.
What else, Derek? What else is going on in your life? You know, let's turn this into a life episode.
So,
All right,
well,
Derek, what's going on?
you know, Tanner and I, we got 2 wins in Warzone. the
No
other
one
night.
cares about your Warzone wins.
Okay.
Nobody likes Warzone. This is a
You
Warzone free
just
podcast.
You just asked, and I delivered.
I'm restricting my ask.
You said, like,
Pulling it back.
Derek,
This
how's
is
your Warzone career going? I was
Wrong.
like, oh, great.
This is a
Fantastic.
Warzone free.
My aim training's been paying off quite a bit.
Do you still do that?
No, not really anymore.
So
World of Warcraft's kind of taken over.
It's a Warzone free podcast.
But once once World of Warcraft slows down a little bit, I might go back to doing warm ups and stuff like that with it, and playing Warzone with it.
Man, imagine. No, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it, dude. It's not that big of a deal. So what? Derek likes a bad game, and Tanner plays a bad game with him, and they win here and there. Gosh, I just couldn't imagine. I'm just not good at him. I'm just not good at it. I'm a hater. You know what really needs to come out though? Dead Space Remastered. Where the fuck is that at?
in development, I guess.
It needs to
Just
stop
doing
being in development. It
something-
needs to be released.
All they have to do is just put a layer of skin over it, and then
I don't
boom.
even need a layer skin. Just put it on.
But don't
just
you-
re-release
But
it.
don't you have it?
Not on the PC?
I guess that's true. Can you
Actually,
get it?
that's not true. I think I did get it on the PC because it was like $2 on Steam, and I'm like, well, that's a fucking steal. That
Mhm.
game's worth $110.
Damn.
That's
Well,
how
don't
good
let
it is.
don't let them hear that, because then they'll price it up to that.
Nah, they're too good of a company to do that to people.
I'm hungry, man.
I'm starving. And I don't use that word very often. That's a your word.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, my tummy's grumbling.
Yeah. I don't use the starving term very often. I find it a bit cringy. And that's Derek's favorite term. And his mom says it a lot too. I'm starving.
Yeah.
I'm like, you guys aren't starving. Okay, there's people actually starving. And I just said it.
I think
now
I'm one of those
like-
people.
Far from, trust me. You could probably, me and you both, with our weight, I think we could go 2-3 days without eating food.
That's a really unhealthy way to approach weight loss.
I'm not saying for weight loss. I'm just saying you're starving. No fucking way.
I am.
You're not.
I am.
I am. You're not.
I am.
We got to stop using the starving term. This is 2022.
I am withering away.
Did you make your D&D character yet?
No. You find us a DM.
I'm going to be the DM.
You're gonna be the DM.
Do you want to be the DM?
Definitely not at first.
I could do it.
Okay.
I
How do you
love
make
doing
your
that.
character?
Huh?
How do you make your character?
Download D&D Beyond on your phone.
On phone?
Yep. It's got everything you need. It's got character sheets. It's got your character races. It's got characters. You can make your own character in there. You can put the backstory of your character in there. You can do everything for your character on there. You can even roll your dice from there. It keeps track of all the items your character has. However, if you buy the paid version, you can make like more characters, but there's a lot you can do with the free version.
That's awesome.
That's what like all the D&D guys use now.
Mhm.
But they get like iPads and they run it off because they just like set it there. It's like when we play Magic and we use the phones for the health counters.
Yeah, that was easy. That was fun.
You know what sounds like fun too? Playing a good old fucking game of Commander.
Yeah.
We haven't done any of that nerdy shit. We need to get back together. Like, we need to pick a fucking day and either like, and I do it every week. I'm not gonna lie.
Have a game night.
Yeah, where we get together and we like, Katie can come, Mitchell, and we play like, we do Magic, or we play Risk. Risk is a little longer, but
So
we
it'd
could,
be fun.
yeah, or like,
I mean, we could all play a little bit more
D&D.
aggressive on Risk to try and speed it up
Yeah.
too.
Right,
We don't
we'll
have
just-
to try too aggressively or to strategically play.
yeah, but us, we're us playing that game, dude. Speed us up. It's just how we play.
Yeah.
But I would get together and play like Magic one night, or just like play fucking. I want to play D&D.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Should I start making a tiny little campaign for us?
Go ahead.
Our starter campaign.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Because I definitely want to play D&D.
Oh,
Sounds
I
a
want
lot
to
of
play
fun.
so bad.
Do you want me- do you want my-
I want to play so bad.
Do you want my starter set to build a campaign off of?
I don't know. I don't really want to take your starter set from you.
Well, you're not taking it, you're borrowing it.
Of course, but I don't know. I'm gonna download D&D Beyond and kind of do. I want to get like the Volume 5 starter thing too. Is that what you have?
I don't know if I don't know what I have.
But
Yeah, cool.
wouldn't that be fun?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I could go get some of the sheet papers and draw out some of. I would just do like, we just do like a small dungeon or something to get used to it.
Get our beaks wet.
What'd you just say?
Get our beaks wet. Just to start out.
Get our beaks wet?
Mhm.
That's wrong.
Well, how else would you say
How
it?
long have you been saying it like that?
Forever.
Nah, you're lying. You're doing a joke thing. You joking to me?
Uh,
It's get your feet wet. It's like dipping your toes in the pool.
Yeah, but we have feet. Why would you want to get your feet wet? We don't have beak, so I'm willing to get
Yeah,
my
but-
beak wet.
Sure, but how would you get something wet if you don't have it?
That's why I'm willing to do it, because I don't have it. Then I won't be wet. I'll still be dry and comfortable.
That I understand. Being wet sucks. That's why I don't shower. Ever. Not once ever have I ever done it.
Yeah, it's a solid move. I do it every once in a while.
Nope.
But yeah.
Never have I ever done it once. I can't remember one time I've ever been in water, ever.
Moisturizing lotion? Never heard of it.
No, I don't like it. It's too wet.
Smart man.
You know? It's just too wet. I don't like wet. You know, I want to be dry.
How do you feel about your eyes?
It's hard. It's really hard to keep them dry.
Mm-hmm.
So I hate my eyes because they're wet sometimes.
Do you hate drinking water too because it makes the inside of you wet?
Yeah, I
Makes your mouth wet?
hate my insides because they're a little wet.
And they're always wet with like blood.
Yeah. Yeah, wet sucks, dude. I don't like being wet ever.
I wish we could be like raisins, dry up in the
Just
sun.
dried up, wrinkly, delicious. Do you like raisins?
Not they're not like my favorite.
Right.
Like if I ate a raisin cookie, I'd be disappointed.
Really? See, everybody's so against raisin cookies.
See, so
if you put cookies in front of me and there's raisin cookies and there's chocolate chip cookies, I'm going to go for the chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah,
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like, say if the only cookie out there, would you guys eat the raisin cookie?
Yeah, I would.
Katie?
No.
I don't
Whoa,
like
raisins.
strictly against the raisin
Yikes.
cookie.
Yeah.
So you
Now, so I only make that reference because I've had bad times where, you know, you pick up a cookie.
you're expecting it.
It's just like, oh, chocolate chip cookies, and you put a raisin cookie in your mouth. You're like, oh,
It's
oh
not,
my god,
it's not that bad.
oh. I was hoping this was chocolate chip, so then I just finish it. It's just the
Yeah, yeah, I
initial,
know what
like,
you mean, yeah.
man, I was expecting chocolate.
I'm like, oh, a chocolate chip cookie. Oh, that's a raisin. I mean, that's usually, but I know what you're doing. Yeah. Yeah, it's awful. You know, you go into it and you're like, man, this chocolate chip cookie is going to be so delicious. You know? And then you bite down in it, and it's it's life-changing. It's almost life-wrecking.
Mhm.
You know?
Do we need to give the people an update on World of Warcraft?
What?
We're level 70 now.
I wish.
Yeah, but by the time Connor, by the time
by
they
the
listen
time
to
that
the
this episode
episodes,
might get released,
we'll be level 70.
we will probably be level 70. I will, at this point, probably be on my way to Northern.
I'll probably be get my Nether Drake.
Oh,
I don't-
I gotta get my Nether Drake. I gotta get...
I don't know. It could be a while before this episode's released. Who knows?
We gotta get our professions up.
Easy. Just gotta have a lot of money.
I almost have like 600 gold again.
I'm back up to 500 after spending a
Yeah.
lot for my mount,
Goes by quick.
which I still need you to.
How expensive can the
I
mounts
gotta
get?
run Derek to get his mount because I'm the powerful one. Just saying.
Powerful one, as in you can take a beating.
Yeah, I'm strong. I'm
Mhm.
tough. I got a shield, and I got a mace, and I got an armor, and I got a penis. I think. I don't know if my character does. I didn't get to design it. This is not Cyberpunk.
I think they're all like loinclothy. None of them have.
You think they tuck? I bet the blood elves tuck.
Mm-hmm.
That's just kind of how they come across. Bunch of
Tuckers.
tuckers.
They're gonna tucker you out.
No, we are. By the time that this episode's out, yeah, we're probably 70. But as of the time of recording, 66, I would say. Close to 66. 65. I guess we're 65. I joined a guild just to, if we were doing dungeons.
Did you actually join a guild?
Mm-hmm. I joined We Wiped on Trash. You've seen them, right?
All right, I'll ask for an invite.
But just until we transfer to
Grobulous.
which is an RP server.
Mm-hmm. How serious do they take that?
They can't take it that serious. I feel like WoW is a hard place to run RP.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
Like, I think New World would be easier to make an RP server because everything is ran by the players.
And
I did
there's
like New
built-in
World.
voice chat in that too, isn't there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
New World is a banger, dude. I don't
It's
care
so
what
fun.
anybody says. That game was so much fun.
I've been thinking about replaying it more.
Me too. I think about it all the time. When
Yeah.
I'm playing WoW, I'm like, man, I could just be playing New World right now. Like, honestly,
never got to do the battles.
What'd you say?
I never got to do the battles, like the raids and stuff.
Oh,
like
I gotta
going
do
actually to go like get the things.
Yeah, we owned the server. I mean, my company was like the top dogs of the server. Everybody talked about us. We had the first level 60. We had the best cook in the fucking world, dude.
And everyone hated you because you were the top guild.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. We were definitely hated, but like we were also loved by the other greens. I was the leader of our musket battalion. I made sure all our musketeers had everything they needed, from bullets to
What other weapon did you use?
the rapier.
Mm.
I was a musket and rapier user, and then I switched over to the dual axes, the little axes.
Yeah.
'Cause them were good. But 95% of the time, I only had a musket on. I wasn't like using anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Or
I used the musket and the fire staff.
yeah, fire staff was good. Yeah, the problem is the game definitely died down a lot
Yeah.
because the PvP game breaking bugs. If you weren't doing PvP, you didn't really see them. But the game ran on PvP. So not everybody had to do it, but if a majority of people weren't doing PvP, the server wasn't succeeding and the server wasn't making money.
Mm-hmm.
So when that invincibility thing came out, it was bad. Anyways, we're playing WoW though, so
Yeah.
I wish WoW was more like New World, but it obviously came out in a different time. There's a new one coming out called Ashes of Creation or Creation of Ashes or something like that.
Ashes of Creation sounds a little bit more right.
Yeah, which is like New World, but more on the side of complete city building.
Oh.
To the point where like cities will be built by characters, and then like the entire world is like entirely player built and made, and they'll have dungeons. Like New World didn't really have dungeons for a while, and then people were like, if you don't put dungeons out, nobody's gonna want to play. They put dungeons in the game before release, but like I don't know, Ashes looks pretty fucking insane, but we'll see. Have I slouched down enough yet, Katie?
Yep. Barely see ya.
Welcome to the extra episode.
I love that we still have that fan in here, and we haven't used it in forever.
Yeah.
Derek really wants me to get rid of the fan, but I'll be right now, the fan is staying in here. We never know when we might need the fan, and I don't want to drag it all the way around.
It's our only fan, realistically.
It does get really hot in there when the doors close and you have more people.
The fan is part of my aesthetic. I need the fan, Derek.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
And I start the episode up here, and I end the episode down here.
So you're saying we're getting close to the end?
I don't know. What's the time at?
You want to take a guess?
22 minutes. 17 minutes. 15 minutes. 10 minutes?
No.
35 minutes.
No.
What is it at?
24.
I was right there, the first guess. I said 25
As soon
minutes.
as you said 20, I started going, like, no, you're
I
absolutely
said 25 minutes.
I think you said 22.
Katie, what did I say?
Well, I can't remember now.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Play
either.
it back.
Play back in post? See, I told you. That's exactly what I said. All right.
You think I'm actually going to edit that?
No.
You're crazy.
No, of course not. We don't do that stuff.
Mm.
I don't really know what to do. We've just kind of been just ranting this episode. Yeah, it's kind of just like, this is for if anything tragic happens, and we can use we'll call this a tragedy episode.
Yeah, so like if one of us passed away,
You'll see this episode.
you'll see this episode, and
It'll be the last thing of remembrance.
but then
from
after that, it'll
person.
go back to regular scheduled program with both of us.
Right, because we're alive again.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Did you watch the last episode of Kenobi?
I actually didn't.
I haven't watched it either.
Yeah.
I've just been too busy watching D&D, dude. I've been in this D&D kick where I'm like, I'm done. I'm fine with just like quit playing video games forever and just play D&D. I've said that like 3 times now to Derek. I am at that point. I'm like, man, video games are cool and all, but I feel like I'm just burning away so much time. I enjoy them and I love them and I have so much fun with my friends playing them, but like I could have so much fun with my friends burning my time away with like a D&D campaign, but we're all physically together.
Yeah, but I
Like
see,
drinking
I
and having a
won't.
good time, eating snacks.
I won't
and-
stop playing video games, and Mitchell definitely won't stop.
I think Mitchell out of us 3 would be the only one to actually stop playing video games.
Yeah, but I don't think he's gonna take that time to like. Okay, instead of every
No,
night
I'm
I'm gonna play D&D.
I just mean like he would just stop playing video games.
Yeah, I could
it-
see that.
Between us 3, it would be him and Tanner. Tanner already kind of doesn't play him, so.
I was surprised he got on.
I mean, I'm not gonna stop. You think I'm gonna stop playing video games, Derek? You're retarded.
Jesus.
I mean, let's be real.
Oh, we went fishing on Sea of Thieves.
Oh, we did. That was so much fun.
That was a lot of fun.
Get back on. Not only that, we ruined a kid's night.
Oh my God.
We absolutely abolished that kid, and he was doing. What?
Why'd you have to say abolished?
Because that's what we did. That kid spent like 4 hours probably doing that
Campaign or mission or whatever.
and then we're like just 4 guys fishing out on the outskirts,
And we-
Tanner's like, so do we camp it? And I thought he was just joking. I was like, yeah, of course, that's what we do. So we just started fishing.
and then we heard
and then all of
like
a
the
sudden,
ding that he finished it.
The music cue went off that he finished it, and Tanner goes, so do we go get him now? And I was like, fuck it, let's go get him. And we went over there and stole all his loot, which was some of the best loot in Sea of Thieves.
Mm-hmm.
And he had to have spent hours to get that. And we were like, nah, dude, we're taking it. And we sank him, and I think he logged off right as we sank him.
Yeah, we never found him, and he just...
Seconds. We had his boat down in seconds. And then...
I hit a massive chain shot to that mast. Mitchell missed his.
I thought Mitchell hit it.
No, Mitchell did not even get anywhere near.
Mitchell said he hit it.
He definitely didn't.
Interesting.
I could be wrong.
I saw
I
two chain shots go off. I saw one completely miss the boat, and then I saw one hit directly.
See, I think I was pretty sure I hit it, but I could be wrong.
I don't know. I was steering. I steered us right into the
So
island.
I thought Mitchell was
but-
jumping on immediately. He was trying to jump on their boat.
You know what? Mitchell was off. Maybe. But then earlier, there was a brigantine that we sank. Didn't we sink a brig?
I don't think we saw.
Oh,
any
no.
big.
They were a brig.
No, they were a sloop.
No, they weren't.
It was
The
just one
sloop was at... I don't think it was a sloop. Wasn't it a brig?
Where at?
There was a sloop that we sank at the outpost.
Yeah,
And then there was another ship we sank at the quest, which I'm almost positive was a brig.
it wasn't a brig. We never saw a brig. 'Cause that was the guy that logged off, and then the outpost. We think they logged off or never got on or whatever because there was nobody there.
Where did we see the brig then?
I don't think we saw any
We
brig.
definitely saw a brig because I kept saying there's a brig. It was probably at the Red Skull when you guys were cooking.
Then yeah, it was probably at the Red Skull,
could've
and then we
sworn
never
it was a brig.
we never went over there. I only remembered one mast that we
We should have went over.
decimated on.
We should have went over to that Red
Oh,
Skull.
maybe it was
I
the
think it was a
outpost.
brig.
I think maybe it was the outpost sloop that I shot down the mast.
Maybe. I don't know. That sloop was up for like 2 seconds. So
Yeah, we obviously destroyed them. With all that firepower, man, you just destroy.
Well, we're getting good at aiming. We're getting. I don't know. We're getting good. I think Mitchell, if you're listening, you need to do better on skeleton ships, because you're on a skeleton ship for like 2 seconds and then you're dead. And then I go over there and I keep those. Keep them down for like 3 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever you're doing on the ship, stop and do better. I'm saying it right now.
You know what it is? It's that controller.
He's going around trying to grab cannonballs when we don't need fucking cannonballs. I'm
Well,
like, you need to keep them off the cannons.
That night we did need cannonballs.
No, we didn't.
We
didn't ever need cannonballs that night. You guys were like, we need cannonballs, and then I'm like, there's a storage crate right here, and then you guys didn't even realize that there was another storage crate on there that had cannonballs.
Yeah, but we
in it.
were still running like a little like short. Like we
didn't have hundreds, but we had plenty of cannonballs for us. It only takes us a few. I mean, fuck, we had those galleons down in like 6 shots.
Well, because me and you hopped on the boat and kept them
Mitchell didn't
busy.
Really,
Mitchell
didn't really do anything.
Mitchell runs around the top deck.
That's what I do.
Yeah, but you should be running down on the bottom deck and keep them from repairing.
I just was killing them on the top deck that second ship, and it filled up. Like, I was just keeping them off the cannons, killing them as they spawn. So I don't know if they...
Well, we might have been hitting them off repairing, because if you hit them, it'll do the same thing like you
maybe.
do.
I never went down that one time, and that ship sank insanely quick. And all I did was I was one-shotting them off cannons. Because usually I'll go down and stop them from repairing. But the problem with that is then the cannons are just getting bombarded.
Yeah,
you have
so,
to choose. Like, your ship either has to shoot their cannons.
So if you have nobody over there, then you need to keep shooting the bottom deck too to keep them from repairing.
Yeah, but you gotta shoot the fucking cannons too, otherwise you can't shoot them at all.
You have other crewmates that the guy that would normally go over to attack would just be repairing then. So if you send a guy over there to
I'm
keep
saying
them,
they knock you off your cannons though.
right, if they
That's
hit,
why I'm saying-
sometimes they don't hit.
Oh, them motherfuckers hitting all the time, dude.
Are you
We're getting
talking-
bombarded, and then we're like, okay, now we have to repair. And then we're all repairing and bucketing. We're still getting hit. And then I'm like, that's why we shoot the fucking cannons, or somebody goes over
but you
there.
can dedicate one person to shooting the top deck.
That's what I'm
all-
saying. That's
all
what I
it takes.
literally just said. Somebody has to shoot the cannons, and then you said somebody also has to shoot the bottom. I agreed with that. I'm just saying you can't all shoot the bottom of the boat. I never shoot the bottom of the boat. I'll tell you that right now. I'm always shooting the deck, and it keeps them off the cannons. Otherwise, we're getting the fucking sleep ball. And then everybody's like, we're asleep. I'm like, shoot the fucking cannons.
We can't because we're asleep.
Because we're not shooting the cannons. And then I'm like, Mitchell, go over there. And then he like, I missed the ladder. I'm like,
I don't know how he misses the ladder so many times.
I don't know either. It's so fucking easy to hit the ladder. You just mash the button. Like, you don't have to wait for the button to show up. You just mash it, and then when it does show up, you're already pressing it, and your guy just goes, whoop. I mean, literally, like, because you're here, the ladder's here, you hit the button. I mean, it pulls your fucking character to the ladder. I think we just should stop playing games with Mitchell entirely.
Yeah. I mean, I already do. I don't play any of the same games that he does, besides Sea of Thieves.
I just don't think we should talk to him anymore either.
Do the whole, like, don't look at him and don't talk to him?
Yeah, I'll text him right now that we're doing that.
As of right now.
I'll be like, we're no longer
He wants us to go to the casino with him.
this
It's just-
Saturday.
Wait, he said this Saturday?
He wants to go this Saturday. It's kind of early. It's Father's Day. It's like Father's Day weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, and I'll be just coming back from out of town, so I might want to spend time with
Just say no.
my wife.
I'll just say no. Can't this weekend.
This will get him.
Put my money don't jingle jingle, it folds. I want to see you wiggle wiggle for sure.
I'm just hitting him with the exact same message, but from me.
Okay, now I'll say the same message.
Okay. And then we'll just go back and forth.
Now you send it. I didn't put the punctuation in. It's texting. I don't put it. Then I'll send it. Oh, fuck. I fucked it up. Send it just like that. I messed it up.
I already did.
Oh, Derek.
I'm already typing while I'm waiting.
How long have we been doing this episode?
35 minutes.
Yeah, we're over.
Well, guys, that was the most random episode that we've ever made. You're welcome. That's what we do here.
See you next time when we're level 70 in World of Warcraft.
We might never even post this episode. We don't know.
Yeah,
So.
who knows? To be continued.